It started with a prayer meeting. Mr. and Mrs. Norman Barr and their 4 boys moved to the community of Mars in 1941. They had been living in Warrendale, where they were saved and served the Lord in the Christian and Missionary Alliance Church there. Mrs. Barr's only regret was there was no Alliance Church in Mars.
Molly was crying. She didn't want to. She didn't want to leave her church, and Boots was kind of a crude guy. And he said, "Molly, if there's not an Alliance Church in Mars, we'll start one." About the same time, John Lisbon was an oil well driller, and he came to Mars to drill oil wells and gas wells. And everywhere he went, he would start Alliance Church. The Barrs partnered with Lisbon and invited him to their home for prayer meetings. The church met in the Barr home, and then they met in several different buildings in Mars. In 1941, the church was organized. There is the Mars Alliance Church building. Now it's Vision Early Childhood Center. And at that time, there were about 125, 135 people that would attend on Sunday mornings. And we lived in that house. And this was our kitchen, as small as it was. And this was my office for a while. This was the platform of the church. Okay. The baptistry was back there. And there were pews all in here. Of course, lots has changed, you know. Now, for 25 years, before they met upstairs, they met in the basement. And this was the sanctuary.
While the original church building we toured through was a massive part of the history of LifePointe, there was still one piece to come.
We almost bought property just west of where the New Get Goods gas station was built. I mean, we came down to the night to sign the agreement of sale. We became aware that there were some contingencies that we didn't like, and we turned it down. So a guy was going to give it, the property, to us. One day I was driving out to the shopping center out here, and I was right about here, and God said, "Paul, that's where I want the church built." And so I inquired about who owned that property. It was Bernie Hespenheim. And a week later, I was driving out to the shopping center, and God said to me, "Paul, you didn't call Bernie Hespenheim yet." That day I called her, and she said, "Pastor Cope, just yesterday, a Baptist group called me about that property." But she said, "I know you guys, people, and I trust you. If you want the property, you can have it for $65,000, which back then seemed like a horribly large amount." To the board and to the congregation, it was a unanimous vote to purchase this property, which is, I was surprised.
Yeah.
And within 3 months, we had raised all the money to pay for it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that was about 1980. And then 83, we broke ground. In 84, we moved in.